Bang, motherfuckers.
Welcome to the Inner Madness podcast. Let's go. Today's topic.
Wait. This don't even feel right.
It really don't.
This don't
really
feel
don't.
right.
I feel like-
Aren't y'all tired of this?
Yeah, we need new scenery or something, bro.
You know what? Puerto Rico.
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey, pero no hay boda.
Jamie, what you eating today, dog?
Right now, none. But if we get into Orlando, find something close, crush that. But then when we get to Puerto Rico, might damn near eat everything, bro. Anything.
I respect that, honestly. I'm looking at, you ever tried mofongo?
No, I don't even know how to spell that. Wait, so what you eating, bro?
Fruits, veggies. Hopefully the island is bountiful with them. You know, we can, I'm hoping every spot at least got some vegetarian option.
I feel like if any place would, it'd be Puerto Rico.
And then especially, like I said, hopefully they got the fresh fruit.
Oh, fruit?
Fruit.
I want to try that. I haven't had jalapenos on my nachos.
Bruh, jalapenos on chicken strips? Like, bruh, insane.
Hey, yo! Welcome to the Inner Madness podcast. Me and the gang.
Hey, we started.
Puerto Rico.
Me gusta la torta de Puerto Rico.
Let's go! How's everybody
Doing great, man.
Blessed.
Can't put it into words.
Yes, man. We're here on the island celebrating my boy's 26th birthday.
26.
How you feel, man?
I feel great, man. I mean, I'm out here in paradise with the family. It's been a great time. We've went all over the island, got the real feeling of the island. You know,
And got to see all the stuff, that a lot of locals, a lot of tourists wouldn't get to see.
Yes,
like,
El Yunque. Is that how you say it?
yeah, El Yunque. People go to El Yunque, but they don't go to the waterfall we went to.
Right.
And people go to, I mean, so for the people that have been to Puerto Rico before, first day we went to Piñones, and then we ended the night in Viejo San Juan. Day 2 we went to El Yunque. Then after El Yunque we went to Luquillo, spent the time at that beach in Luquillo, and then again ended in Viejo San Juan.
Are we gonna drop clips in this video or that like from all the shit he just named?
Yeah,
Or that could be another video.
Oh, I was gonna do that. This is gonna be just a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mine
it's gonna
frame.
be like the.
Am I in frame? Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
the wide angle lens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like shit. Nah, I make sure everything's in frame.
Yep. And then yesterday, we went by Ponce, and then went to a beach on that side of the island. But yeah, we had a great time out there. And then today, we went to Santurce. We ate over there, had some food over there, and then ended.
Fire ass food.
Yeah, spent the rest of the day in Carolina, in the beach in Carolina. So that's been the schedule so far. Oh, we went to Vega Baja to celebrate my birthday at my sister's house.
Yes, sir.
We went to a beach in Vega Baja that same day. So we just been at the beach every day. And then today we're gonna finish it off in Viejo San Juan.
Yes, sir.
Everybody knows the name of the game.
Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Bottom guy.
And the objective.
What would you guys rate your experience so far in Puerto Rico?
9.5 out of 10. I say so far. I mean, shit. I'd say 10 out of 10.
Definitely 10 out.
And this is my second time out here, and second time definitely better than the first. You know, can't lie. Can't complain about the first time because the first time was fucking amazing too. But this time, just to actually be able to see the island, thanks to my brother, like actually really learn the history and the culture and not just be around all the tourists. Being around all the tourists is fun and shit, but because that's us. But actually being with the actual natives, islanders, people that know and live here, is nice. is definitely a different vibe. So why you staring at that?
I'm listening. I'm listening.
No, I definitely agree with that. I think there's a lot of, like you were telling me, a lot of just history that you probably wouldn't even like know if you were just coming here just to visit for the. A lot of people are here for the Bad Bunny concert.
Bad Bunny this Friday.
On.
The
Surveil to my mom.
you feel me?
Sí, bro, tu mamá.
I think there's a lot of, I think things that maybe tourists or just people in general should probably know about the island instead of just like, everybody we met so far, like, oh yeah, I'm here for the Bad Bunny concert, I'm here for the Bad Bunny concert, which is fun and stuff, but it's cool. I want you to give the people some insight maybe on Puerto Rico and like what it's like actually for the natives here and not just like,
Yeah, I mean, right now the catalyst for everything with Puerto Rico is again the Bad Bunny it's the concert and the album, Debí Tirar Más Foto. So Debí Tirar Más Foto is saying I should have taken more pictures. And the album is kind of reminiscing. It's like, damn, I look back and I'm like, everything that I had, the people I spent time with, the island, I should have taken more pictures. And it's a message based on the idea that, because there's a song on the project called Lo que le pasó a Hawaii. What happened to Hawaii? And Hawaii, if you know anything about Hawaii, it's been very gentrified. Like there's almost 80 or 90% of Hawaiians can't live on the island.
Yeah.
And because a lot of Americans come in there and buy property and then they can't live there. And a lot of that is happening in Puerto Rico because we have a really low tax, income tax. A lot of people can come in and buy property and shit. So that's happened a lot. So it got to a point where, a lot of the natives kind of felt like some of the identity of the island was being lost by like a lot of people just coming in vacation and not really loving the island. So that album was like a love letter to anybody that's even Latin American or anybody from that kind of culture. It's a love letter to like really cherish your people, cherish your culture, and that's really what it's about. And it's revived the whole island. And another big catalyst was a few years ago was Maria, the hurricane that went through here, really messed up Puerto Rico. But that was a way. So after the island, a big thing that people were saying that. So in Puerto Rico se levanta. It's saying like in Puerto Rico we get up, we stand up, we elevate. Like if something bad happens, we get up our feet. Like it's kind of what it's saying.
Okay.
So it's saying like after that I feel like that big experience brought people together, and then now, like I said, with the album, just overall, just Puerto Rico, just being in a good place, like it's spotting everybody together, and that's why like the island is so lively right now, and I'm just proud because, like I said, growing up Puerto Rican, many people knew about what Puerto Rico was or the island. So to see like Puerto Rico to be on like the main stage, it's like everybody's learning about it. And I'm hearing songs, there's like referencing stuff from like places that I've traveled to when I was a kid, places that like we drove by, like songs that I listened to as a kid, artists that I listened to as a kid, like messages that I remember growing up with. It's stuff like that that's like connecting people together, and like that's really what it is.
Bro, that honestly is pretty dope. I like you said, even though a lot of people are here for Bad Bunny, you can still tell there's just like a vibe on the island that is just like just a good like
Radiation vibe.
Yeah, people are happy. It's like, and that's the thing about Puerto Rico is like people love to live life here. It's like that's what's different. See people out enjoying the island at the beach, having fun, talking, drinking, dancing. It's like people love to have fun here. Now people are seeing it and they're having fun.
And it's like to piggyback off of that, like I feel like that's why. So like two things. One, how you said the name of the album is I should have taken more pictures. Like if I would have heard that before coming here and like learning everything I did, I wouldn't have got it. But like now, after experiencing like the real Puerto Rico and like talking to you, your mom, your family, and everybody who actually lives here and knows the culture, that title makes so much sense. And then like realizing too like how prideful you guys are to be here, love your fucking island. It like how we were talking about it yesterday. It's sad how America. It's hard for Americans to feel like that about the U.S.
Certain Americans.
Yeah.
Certain Americans. Because there's a lot of there's a lot of American pride, but maybe not with us.
It's hard for us,
The pride on the island really stems from the fact that like we've been so like the main thing is like it's said that like you'll never meet a Puerto Rican that won't let you know that they're Puerto Rican. Like we're very proud. You see, we always have the flag everywhere, and it's because back in the day when the United States first colonized us, they made it illegal for us to fly our flag.
Which is crazy.
And we've gone through a lot of stuff like that. So like that's why Puerto Ricans are so prideful and like show their flag everywhere, because it's like we've been minimized a lot. Like so it's like people are proud now and
Time to stand up, speak
exactly.
out.
Puerto Rico se levanta, stand up. That's what it means.
Again, I'm glad that like this is happening for the island. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, because as we were talking last night, like there's not a lot of things that I feel. I mean, of course, people are prideful in their own country and stuff, but like, yeah, a territory that was taken over by the U.S. I'm glad that people still are prideful of their own heritage and like, you like don't want to, even like rep a darkened flag because of the U.S. Like that.
Yeah, that's another thing is that like when we're talking about the flag, like even Bad Bunny on the album last song La Mudanza, like Moving Day, he says like pretty much says when I die on my casket the flag is gonna be light blue. Because there's two flags. The flag you probably seen in Puerto Rico was the dark blue flag. That's because once we got colonized by the United States. So if you know anything about Puerto Rico, just a quick history lesson. Like we started as Borinquen, like a native land, and then I think like during the 1400s when Christopher Columbus and everybody came, the Spanish conquered us, and that's when we were turned into Puerto Rico, which is like a rich port or like wealthy port. That's kind of what it means. It's just pretty much say like very rich land. That's kind of what it's saying. That's what Puerto Rico kind of means. And then we were conquered by them for until 1897. And 1897 we got independence from the Spanish, so we were free for a year. And then the next year, that was during the Spanish-American War. And then America won the Spanish-American War. And then 1898 we were conquered by the United States. So we had like a year of freedom. And then within that time, they changed the flag to the dark blue flag that you see on the American flag, the same dark blue on the Puerto Rican flag. But before that, it's the light blue flag. So anybody that's like really from the island, they fly the light blue flag.
So, and honestly, that's pretty interesting to even know. When I was thinking about it, like, I wonder, and you can speak on this, like, how do you think, maybe it's a lot different for people now because there's so many generations removed from like that initial like conquering, but like how do you think natives feel about being like almost a like adjacent like state to the United States?
Well, I mean, I think also Puerto Rico, it needs to be known, obviously we dealt with a lot with the United States, but we're blessed to be still part of the United States. So there's a lot of good things that happen from that. But again, there's still the big thing. Even Bad Bunny talked about the fact that they're American territory, but we can't even vote for the president.
Are you serious?
No, you can't.
Wow.
If you're from
That's
Puerto Rico,
crazy. I didn't know that.
yeah, if you're from Puerto Rico, you cannot vote for the president.
Whoa!
No.
Yo, see, this is what I'm talking about.
So it's like stuff like that. It's like, and another thing, if like again, if anybody knows, we're American territory. We're not part of the 50 states.
But the president still like.
It's
I know you guys have
rules over. Yes,
right?
yes.
Rules over. Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually.
And then
Fuck.
and the only reason we have citizenship is because like World War II, the United States needed more fighters. So they're like, oh well, fuck it, let's give it these guys a citizenship. And then we went to war, and they sent in one of the famous like groups or like squadrons back then. They're called the Borinqueneers.
Okay.
And they were like the guys that they just threw them in like, all right, let's see what happened over there. They threw them in first, and they threw them in. I forgot where it was, World War II or whatever, but into war, expecting like, all right, we'll throw these motherfuckers in and see what happens. Like,
wow.
And then they came back like they were savages.
Right.
So then the Borinqueneers are like legendary because they were like one of the first like American Puerto Rican groups that like
And they're not
couldn't
even
work.
talking about in the U.S.
Exactly.
Because like I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, Borinqueneers.
So now.
Look it up.
Yep. That's like the it's crazy to even say that. That's all like the same thing with the Civil War when they got basically freed slaves to be on the front line.
Yeah.
And they ran through the South like freeing slaves, but we wouldn't even know about them. It's like it's actually kind of. I mean, I know why it happens. I know why like we're taught certain specific things. Like you can't radicalize kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that would just be but it is crazy that we can't even Like we don't even know about half this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's like any history. They never want to teach. Like they say, history is taught by the winners.
Right.
So everybody, all the history we learn is in the lens of the person who won the battle.
Right.
So it's always
the goods.
Yeah, exactly. So it's always a biased history for the most part. Obviously, there's objective things that happen, but like a lot of the times, history that's taught, it's based on an outlook, I think that's why we look back and we don't even know much about. Even like we talk about American, like Black American culture, we don't hear much about Africans or the African families. Like, because what happened when we're speaking about America is like
Africa, none of that.
the African slaves, they came in, they had their families, they had their names, but they were stripped when they first got there, and it was erased.
We were just talking about that. Like we're talking about ancestry and like how what your surname means, like basically your last name. And Alex, you brought up a great point that like obviously, even though we're looking up these and it's fun to know, like Black Americans, they even though they have a last name, it's not truly their original last name. But yours is though, right?
Yeah, my last. Well, I mean, not really. I was about to say because I'm Creole, so I have obviously I have European ancestry in me. So it's like, but they kind of owned our family. So it's like I wouldn't say that would be my last name. My last name is Heidel, but it comes from Germany, and I wouldn't classify the Heidels, the German Heidels in New Orleans as really my cousins. But even kind of we're related, but it's a little weird.
You wouldn't go up to me like, "Oh, what up, cuz?"
Yeah,
what up, Kim Folk?
Yeah, exactly. It's really weird. It's it's a little different. So it's like if the Johnsons and the Johnsons, the white Johnsons and the black Johnsons, you might be related. You say if you're related, but you're not from the same line. You are not a Johnson. I was same way. I'm not a Heidel. I was my last name's Heidel, but probably my ancestry does not translate to Heidel.
Realized, all of these last names don't mean shit. You know, because even I was thinking about it too. Like my uncle.
What?
So in terms of ancestry, or not in every case, but in a lot of cases, because how we were saying how a lot of our last names were, a lot of our surnames were given to us, right? So I was thinking about it. My uncle, when he came from Jamaica and got his green card and everything here in America, they completely changed his name. And the name they gave
him a choice, or
nah, they completely changed his name. He had no choice. He had his own name.
No, I'm saying did he get to pick his name?
No, they gave it to him type shit.
Wow.
First, middle, last type shit.
Whoa.
They gave him his own name, and it was funny because his name ended up being the name of some people that I ended up working, some white folk I ended up working for, for my last job. I was like, that's funny, but of course, obviously, it's no relation. Right. So that's what I really started to realize. Yeah, surnames really have meaning, but to a certain extent, you know.
I could see that if it gets changed, but I think ancestry is very important. I think one of the only ways that you can truly tell that is just by we all have. Your whole family has the same last name, unless it's your mom marrying into a different line. But
you gotta take it with a grain of salt.
Right, really, and I do agree that because it really I don't want to say it doesn't matter, but it almost starts a new legacy. Your uncle, now whatever his line is that, you know what I'm saying? So that's still important. It's just changed from him. His grandkids can't go back and find out who their grandparents are because the name was changed. It's if you don't know your grandparents' name, then you're kind of screwed. So I agree with that to a certain extent.
Yeah. But big thing here with last names is big thing is always you change your last name based on the person you marry. Right. Here, we actually do hyphenated last names. I carry both my parents' names.
Which is, I honestly like that because it doesn't how we were just saying about lineage. It doesn't then. You will always have both parents, you know what I'm saying? It's not
I'm not gonna lie though, but to that point, my wife, if she's watching, my future wife, you're taking the last name. You're taking my last name. But I mean, I guess we can hyphenate if that's serious. But no,
as long as it ends in.
No, you're mine. Yeah. I mean, we're together, not you're mine, but we're together.
I say you might want to correct that.
Yeah. We're together, we're one, so we need to be
there
together.
It is. There it is.
And I feel that too. Like I definitely want my wife to have my last name. I'm not gonna beg her if she doesn't really want it. Like my mom, she has her last name now as her middle name, so it's not like she lost it forever. But like,
yeah, my mom uses her maiden name sometimes. But for me, the idea with that is like I want the woman that I marry, like she would want to be part of my family. She wants. I want to be a Delgado. I want to be. She will, so I'm not too worried about that.
Wholeheartedly, too.
Like she's like, I want to be a part of that.
It's like I'm not gonna force you, but
I don't gotta force you.
It is always hard. I think. Well, maybe not. Some women do want to do that, but I think it is hard. Like because they might want like to be in another family, but it's like almost. Like imagine if we had to give up our last names. It's like damn. Like no. Like I kind of like like my last name. I want to carry on that. Like, but they don't even get the choice. They just like straight up. But that's why I like that you can do hyphenated.
I'll probably do hyphenated too.
Yeah,
mine to go first though.
Yeah, because it would be funny to see a black person with like fucking like Annie Mitchell Michelle. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, there is a Shea Gilgis Alexander.
Oh, that's true.
So I mean, he's a Canadian, but like that's it's just hyphenate. Yeah, it's just a hyphen.
Wagwan, fam. Shout out to my Canadian man. We met some the other night.
Canada. Yeah, that shit was funny.
They are different, bro.
You're cheesing me, fam.
She said that?
Nah.
I was about to say.
She was like, I told you, she was like, guess where we're from? Wagwan, fam. And obviously she was not Jamaican, so.
They're from Toronto?
Yeah, they were from
Bro, I'm sorry, Toronto, whatever you call it. You all have the ugliest accent ever.
You used to have the worst.
Wagwan. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Baltimore's got the worst accent.
Baltimore.
It's not even close.
Baltimore's another language.
Baltimore people sound so bad. Like it doesn't matter what part of the world you're from. That's not even dummy ain't the accent, nigga. That's slang. I'm saying, nigga, when I go to the fucking yes, it is the dumbest shit of all time.
What was it? Earn, gotta
yeah, the
earn.
Like, yeah, Baltimore accent's bad. Toronto accent's really fucking bad.
I love accents.
I'm trying to think.
I think the coolest accent is the Jamaican accent.
Yeah. Wagwan Miami.
Yeah, that's why it was so funny to hear.
I love the UK accent too.
Like, cause like,
always fun.
But for me, it'd be like generally I like Jamaican, but when it comes to like the girls, I like European accent is.
See, I'd have been pissed if I heard that. Yeah. I'd have been pissed, and to find out they're Canadian, I'd have like, bitch, what the fuck?
What do you mean?
I mean, I guess just because I'm ignorant.
Yes. Yes. I only know that, Chops, because like people like Drake and them, the idea that Toronto is like this soft ass Canadian country, and then Canadian city, and then you find out people from Toronto are really ethnically diverse.
Yeah.
And it's like they have mad Haitians, Jamaicans, Somalians. I was about to say, what's his face? Who's that nigga that was when the whole Drake Kendrick shit was going off? Top 5. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, top 5.
Yeah, it's a Somalian that he kind of reminds me of like Chaz and all them dudes that we went to school with. So like the Somalians, they're all the Wagwan Toronto types and shit. But nah, they were cheesing me. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Cheesing me, fam. Cheesing me.
I can smoke these on camera, right? On YouTube?
First 10 minutes, like, yeah.
I mean, let me check how much is left. Sig, black.
Daniel, you made this?